I was in there watching Groucho Marx, 1950, and he got his contestants from the studio. You know, they picked the people from studio audience to be his contestants. And one lady come on, and she looks at Groucho. She says, "This is what they call television, huh?" And he looks at the camera. Yeah. He said, This is what they call television." You know, pointing at the camera. He said, and it's new. You know, history repeats itself. Speaking of new, people come here to the library still, and they ask the librarian, this internet. Now, I like the word online better, but online doesn't fit this title, so I'll use the word internet. They said, the internet, can you show me how to use it? And just like these Google balloons, you know, with the antenna flying, you know, in isolated areas where people can't get online. And if you're within, I think it's like 400 miles, you can you put an antenna on the side of your house. I've seen a picture, about a $40 antenna. You can get that. You can get wireless from that balloon that they have floating up there in the sky. But this internet stuff, it's new to a lot of people. As big as my audience is, there's still a lot of people that still needs to get online. You know, I'm not allowed, because my analytics page is locked, I'm not allowed to tell you my exact number. I guess I could, but yeah, you know, I'm seeing around the world in a lot of cities and countries, okay? And ask my Uncle Junior, and I'm sure he's watching, but just in case he's not, in my family that is, get him to watch this, in case he's not. I'm sure he is. You know, when he's watching this, I know what he's thinking. Greg, me, I've come a long way. That's time. Little did I know when I was 18, I would be broadcasting around the world in the next 25, 30 years. Yeah, I've changed a lot, man. I guess I shouldn't call my Uncle Junior man, but but it's so odd when Groucho Marx looks at the camera, just like I'm looking at this camera. He says, yeah, television is new. 1950. It's so odd to, you know, it's so odd to hear that. I don't know why, but it is. It was just history repeating itself. But I was watching a video of this guy that retired, I think from CBS, and he's a tech guy. I think that's what they call him. And he started in 1949, I believe. And he said television, he says, and I quote, he's a feisty old guy. I liked him. I liked the way he talked. He says, we didn't know what we was doing. Television was so new. Yeah, he retired from it. He's like maybe 88 in the interview. He's probably maybe nearly 90. But he says, we didn't know what we was doing. Real feisty in his voice, you know. It's amazing, isn't it? How far we've come. Long way. You know, just like when Groucho Marx made that statement, yeah, it's new television. It just... I guess I made a little blooper. I started to talk. I forgot what I was going to say. I didn't keep it. I guess I should end it again, but I won't. I started in the conversation, lost my lines. I ain't got no script or nothing, but I lost my lines here. Forgot what I was going to say. Oh boy. Anyway, like I said, I was watching that old guy that retired, I think from CBS. He was a tech guy. I think that's what he called his title. He started in television in 1949. You already hear. I can't. If I ever find him again, I remember the title of the video. I'll give it to you. He's a real feisty old guy. I like him. I liked him. Anyway, he started in 1949, and you know, back then when TV was live, if something would go wrong, like a microphone or whatever, they'd bring a tech guy on live TV to fix it. Just the way television was back then. And I love how he said it. And I quote him. Television was new to us. We didn't know what we was doing with it. That's what he said. He said television was so new, and it showed a clip. I don't know if it was him or not. It showed a clip of some tech guy, microphone had fell or something while he's live on TV. So they bring a tech guy out. Of course, you won't see that today because it's more professional. But they bring a tech guy out, 1949, and fixed the microphone while they still live on TV. And he laughs. He said, "Just the way it was when I got on in 1949. We didn't know what we was doing. It was so television." He said was a new media. Or medium, or whatever they call that. Anyway, it just like today, no one controls this online, internet. Nobody controls it. You know, it's history repeats itself. Thank God it has repeated itself. I love this business.